What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're delving into the Omega level story arc in the Versus System two-player card game. In our first episode, we're checking out Omega level story arc Volume 3, Issue 7, Futures Past. Let's open it up, and there is a perforation, which looks to be about here. That was probably one of the nicer ones I've had. I'm not even sure what the background is, but it is on all three of them with different colors, this one being purple, and the next being two other colors that we'll go over in a future video. Then we have a bunch of Sentinels fighting the X-Men in their first class or original suits. I think this might be the first time we've had characters directly clash on the front of the box. If we've had otherwise, let me know in the comments below, but I believe usually they're just kind of there. Looking at the side, it is just a continuation of the artwork. They no longer do the story arc, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that, but it is what it is. On the top, Futures Past in the same font as the other ones in the set, although with different color schemes and different text. And this one, the shadowing is white because it probably just shows up better than using a darker color like the others. Back of the box, contents 55 cards and a rule sheet. This first issue of the Omega level story arc expands on the ever popular roster of X-Men characters for your Versus System two-player card game deck and brings with it the torturous tension of the merciless hunt for mutants by the seemingly unstoppable robotic Sentinels. Will the Sentinels rid your deck of all mutants, or will powerful heroes like Kitty Pryde and Logan win the day? So, as you can probably imagine, Futures Past probably has that sort of story arc, Days of Future Past. So have this here, we'll check that out later. More than likely, this will probably play well with either the X-Men deck from the Marvel battles or from the Resistance deck from the Utopia battles. Kate Pryde, X-Men team, 5 health, a 6/6 stat line, so pretty strong to start off with, aka Shadowcat the Future. After you draw your hand at the start of the game, put the top 3 cards of your deck into your resource row face down. If there's any locations, you may play them face up instead. Past. Level up 10 times. At the end of your turn, Kate gains 1 XP for each resource on your side. When she levels up, KO each resource on your side. So she starts off strong and kind of gets weaker, but she becomes her younger self in Kitty Pryde. 5 health, 4/3 stat line, aka Shadowcat, and phasing. Main blue, Kitty has stealth and can't be struck in combat this turn. Oh wow, level 4 Logan. 6 health, 11/9 stat line, alternate timeline. Level 3 Wolverines on your side may level up into this character while this card is in your level up pile. Level 3 Wolverines on your side have not nice in any timeline. Level up 1 time. When Wolverine stuns an enemy defender while attacking solo, he gains an XP. Schnick. During either player's turn, combat red, Logan gets +3 attack this turn. The fight for our lives in a dark future. Level up 1 time. When a resource appears on your side, if there are 10 or more resources on your side, Logan gets an XP. A level 5 character. Logan, level 5, 7 health, 14/12 stat line, Schnick. During the player's turn, combat red, Logan gets +3 attack this turn, Berserker Age. Combat green, when Logan stuns an enemy character this combat, wounded an extra time. You can use this power any number of times on your turn. Rachel Summers, 5 health, flight range, 2/4 stat line, powerful heritage. You can also power up Rachel with characters with the card title Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. Born from the Phoenix Force. Level up 3 times. When you power up Rachel with a card of each of the following card titles for the first time this game, she gains an XP. Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, and Rachel Summers. So you need each one of those discarded from your hand to power her up to get an XP to make her level 2. At level 2, she now has a 6/6 stat line. Bound to the Phoenix Force. You may discard characters with the card titles Phoenix and Dark Phoenix to generate a power symbol for one of Rachel's superpowers. Daughter of the Phoenix. Rachel has each different printed yellow superpower from every existing character with the card title Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. Now for the Sentinel team, we have Nimrod. 6 health, 0/5 stat line, passive. Nimrod can't attack or strike back, regeneration. And Infiltrating Project Nimrod, level up 10 times. When an enemy supporting character is recruited, Nimrod gains XP equal to its cost. His level 2 now has flight range in an 8/8 stat line, enemy power analysis, reaction yellow. When Nimrod is attacked by an enemy character with any of the following, he gains the respective powers while attacking for the rest of the game. Flight, air superiority, range, bulletproof, plus 1/1 counters. Defenders don't get attack and defense gains from 1/1 counters. Keyword text, defenders lose and can't gain keyword text. Superpowers, defenders can't use superpowers. Sentinel, 5 health, 3/3 stat line, adaptation programming, main, green, red. The Sentinel gains range for the rest of the game. Learning Machine, level 3 times. At the end of your turn, Sentinel gains an XP. He is level 2, now has 6 health and a 5/5 stat line. Adaptation Programming, main, blue, yellow. The Sentinel gains flight for the rest of the game. So at the end of the game, you'll have both flight and range. Thinking Machine, level up 2 times. At the end of your turn, Sentinel gains an XP. Now he has level 3, 7 health, 7/7 stat line. Programming complete. While the Sentinel has flight, it has plus 5/5 while in combat with at least one enemy character with flight. While the Sentinel has range, it has plus 5/5 while in combat with at least one enemy character with range. So I guess if you're fighting one with both, does that stack? Let me know in the comments below. Rachel Summers, 5 cost, 2 health, flight range, 5/10 stat line, future past. Rachel can't appear on your side unless Cyclops and Phoenix are on your side. Exchange consciousness. When another supporting character on your side gets attacked, you may put a character with the same name from your hand onto your side next to it, as long as one of them is Brotherhood of Mutant, Resistance, or X-Men. If you do, KO the first supporting character and cancel the combat. Logan, 6 cost, 3 health, 12/8 stat line, future past. Logan can't appear on your side unless there's at least 5 Brotherhood of Mutant, Resistance, and/or X-Men supporting characters in your KO pile. Canadian Resistance Colonel. You may recruit Brotherhood of Mutant, Resistance, and X-Men characters without revealing them. Characters you recruit may appear on your side hidden. When a Brotherhood of Mutant, Resistance, or X-Men character appears on your side hidden, it may make an attack while hidden that turn. Sentinel. 1 cost, 1 health, flight range, 1/1 stat line, one of a kind, swarm, alpha combat unit, self-replicating. When this character appears, put 1/1 counter on it for each alpha combat unit in your KO pile. Alpha combat unit, learning program. This character has Berserker and the keyword powers of each alpha combat unit's learning program in your KO pile. And the next one has dodge, so it keeps the self-replicating keyword power. This one has dodge, this one had berserker, this one has fearless, and this one has ferocious. Oh, there's more. Leader, lethal, mobile, violent. This next one has legion, swarm, executive type, self-replicating. When this character appears, put 1/1 counter on it for each executive type in your KO pile. So it's not alpha combat unit, it's a whole different Sentinel character. I think stronger, but I mean, it still all has 1/1s. Executive type learning program. When this character gets KO'd by an enemy attacker for the rest of the game, attackers with that same name can't strike executive type characters on your side. That's interesting. It just has like 8 copies of that same one. I appreciate that. In this one, it gives you, I'm gonna guess, enough cards to make a Sentinel deck, because I don't think that existed before this set. Ahab, 2 cost, 1 health, range, 3/1 stat line. Release the hounds. When Ahab appears, put a hound into your hand. Nimrod, 8 cost, 2 health, flight range, 9/7 stat line. Hunter, hunter, hunter. Next generation Sentinel prototype. When Nimrod appears, he may strike an enemy supporting character. Emergency teleport. Reaction blue. When Nimrod gets attacked, you may put him on top of your deck. Senator Kelly, 3 cost, 1 health, 0/2 stat line. Protect the Senator. At the start of your turn, put a vitality counter on Senator Kelly. If he now has 3 or more health, you win the game. Well, that's interesting. I like the fact that there's an alt win condition here. Onto the equipment, we have the Sentinel Team Inhibitor Collar, 1 cost, Mutant Internment Center. Equip the Inhibitor Collar only to an enemy supporting character. The collar can be equipped to and remain equipped to stunned characters. Power Neutralizer. Equipped character loses and can't gain powers other than from this card. The power remains on while the equipped character is stunned. Mutant Control Act. Reaction. When an enemy player recruits a character, that character loses and can't gain powers this turn. Omega Level Arc. This arc is all about the mutants. The first issue in this 3-issue arc is focused on Days of Future Past comic storyline, a dark possible future for mutant kind. Sentinels are everywhere. The second issue will focus on the Brotherhood of Mutant team, led by Mystique, and the third and final issue of this arc will feature only Omega level mutants. Kate and Kitty Pride main character. Kate and Kitty have one name at level 1 and gain a new one at level 2. In case it's not clear that Kate can level up into Kitty, aka Shadowcat can help. For her future power, you get the resources that you have mulliganed or decided not to mulligan. Logan main character. Logan's level 4 main character grants a level up power, not a nice timeline, to every level 3 Wolverine on your side. As of this issue, there is only one level 3 Wolverine from 2017 versus some 2-player card game Legacy issue. Logan is from an alternate future timeline, so although Logan levels up into him, you can have a Wolverine supporting character on your side with the Logan main character, because Logan is not aka Wolverine, he's not the same dude technically speaking, so he can exist to fight alongside him. Rachel Summers, main character. Powerful heritage and daughter of the Phoenix refer to the card title for Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. This means the name at the very top of the card must be Phoenix or Dark Phoenix, AKAs do not count. Here are the cards as of this issue for her Daughter of the Phoenix. Currently, Rachel gets the existing Teke Storm, Life Incarnate, What Was, What Is, What Shall Be at level 2. See the sets. I think this is all from A-Force, although the Dark Phoenix might be from crossover 1. I'm not sure. Future releases that include Phoenix or Dark Phoenix card titles will make Rachel even more powerful. Nimrod, main character. His enemy power analysis: if the attacker has more than one of the listed items, Nimrod will get the respective powers from all of them, not just one. Note, keyword text means keyword powers in the text box of a card, or in other words, all keyword powers except for flight and range. Ahab. You start the game with a private out-of-game hound pile. The pile must contain exactly 4 different supporting characters of your choice with Brotherhood of Mutants, Resistance, and or X-Men who do not share names and do not have copies in your deck. For example, Hounds lose their printed team affiliations and gain the Sentinel team affiliation. Logan supporting character. Here's how Canadian Resistance Kernel works. You recruit characters from the 3 mutant teams face down without revealing them, and if you do, they appear hidden face down and ready on your side instead of face up. While you must still pay normally for cards recruited this way, including any additional cost, you do not have to announce the recruitment cost of hidden cards you are recruiting. For example, if you have 7 recruit points and you recruit a 3 cost and 4 cost character face down, you don't have to announce how much you paid for each one or how much you pay total. However, you can't spend more recruit points than you have. You must also follow any other rules about recruiting, including any restrictions when a character can appear, including uniqueness rules. Hidden cards recruited this way mostly act like other hidden cards. They aren't stunned, can't have equipment, or 1/1 or -1/1 counters, can't be attacked, and lose their powers. They keep their name and team affiliation. During your recovery phase, you must turn hidden cards on your side face up when you recover your stunned characters. There are exceptions to cards recruited this way when compared to normal hidden cards. Only the card's owner can look at them. They can make an attack while they're hidden on the turn that they appear. Cards with printed flight or range can make attacks while hidden as if they still had those powers. Remember, these cards keep their team affiliations, so they can make team attacks as normal, even with face-up characters. They don't exhaust when they attack, but right before they strike, turn them face-up and exhaust them. Note, opponents will need to verify after recruits are recruited this way, are turned face-up, that they were played within the rules, especially in regard to their costs. Inhibitor Collar. A player can equip the collar to a face-up character or a stunned character. If that character already has an equipment, KO it. When an equipped face-up character is stunned, the collar remains on and face-up. If the character equipped with the collar hides, KO the collar. They must have figured out how to take it off. Mutant Control Act. This plot twist will stop recruit and appear powers. And we have some select keywords. Air superiority. Characters with flight cannot strike this character. Berserker. When this character attacks, put 1/1 counter on it. Bulletproof. Characters with range can't strike this character, even in melee combat. Dodge. This character can't be range attacked. Fearless. While attacking a main character, this character strikes with double its attack. Ferocious. While in melee combat, this character strikes before characters without Ferocious. Hunter. This character has +3 attack while attacking. Leader. While this character is team attacking, you decide who the defender strikes back against. Legion. You may have up to 8 copies of this card in your deck. Lethal. If this character wounds a defending supporting character, KO it. Mobile. Once per turn during your main phase but not during combat, you may move this character to front or back row. One of a kind. You can only have one of this card in your deck. Stealth. This character can melee attack back row characters even while they're protected. Swarm, you can have any number of cards with this name on your side. This part cannot be turned off. Violent. While attacking a supporting character, this character strikes with double its attack, as well as a checklist and credits. Not too much in terms of artwork, but they did showcase a lot of other stuff that's more important to see. Well, guys, that's it for the Versus System 2-player card game Omega Level Story Arc Volume 3, Issue 7, Futures Past. What do you think of the new Sentinel team? Do you want to try out the Level 5 Logan? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.